Hey everybody, welcome to the Coffee Run Thursday morning. It is the 3rd of January 2019. Already the year appears to be flying. It's ridiculous. So this morning I wanted to chat with you a little bit about the topic that seems to come up every year with clients when I'm talking to other people with prospects. And the question is, when do I kick back in my marketing? So if you found yourself getting through like the Christmas, New Year's slump, perhaps energetically, motivationally, sales-wise, cash flow, whatever it is, here's the thing. The really great time for you to be marketing or to restart any type of marketing for your business is probably last week. So the reason for that is that so many people do have downtime around this time of year and they're sitting there on their phones scrolling, looking through, killing time, not doing anything much at all, really, right? Hey Judith, good morning. So I don't know what your week was like last week. I actually had some time off. I wasn't live on here. I wasn't doing any kind of content creation. It was time out. In prep for what I know was going to be a really big year. So for me, it was kind of like, I've got a lot of content in the marketing bank, if you like. We're live every day. We're putting stuff out all the time. We've got ads running, that type of thing. So to me, like last week, I was in ultimate downtime, just playing games on my phone, playing games with the kids, doing stuff with Dom, hanging out with my parents. And it was kind of mind-numbing at various times, but I found myself flicking through the news feed, getting my attention caught by different things. And I know that there are people in your worlds of social media doing the same thing. So if you can be that source of distraction, if you can be the person that's like, hey, if you're sitting there being bored, then look at this really great piece of content, you'll probably find that it works really well in what can be known as the quietest time of the year. So a lot of people actively stop selling a couple of weeks before Christmas, and a lot of people that I talk to are like, we're not even looking at ramping up to maybe the 3rd or the 4th week of January. Now, if everybody else in your industry is doing the same thing, kind of begs the question as to why you would want to do that as well, right? Because you've got a lot less noise that you need to compete with. I can almost guarantee you that come the end of January, there's going to be more ads being pumped out. People are going like, oh, holy shit, I've just lost a month, and they're going to start pumping out content, new things, free things, all of this type of stuff, different sales promotions, yada, 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 because February can be, in some industries, a really quiet month, depending on, what it is that you do, because that's typically when the credit card bills from Christmas come in, right? So if you can be actively marketing and building up your sales, your marketing, your content and everything in what is typically a quiet time, you're really better off to start doing that. I would start doing it now. So one of the things, like I've got my blog wall nearly ready to go at the back there. I know what it is that I'm going to be filming. I've got a bunch of things that I need to get done over the next couple of weeks in preparation for the year, because I know, again, that I really want to be capitalizing and maximizing on the momentum that was built through to the end of the year. The other thing that you want to consider is that the longer time off that you have from marketing, so I'm talking content marketing, I'm talking blogging, emailing your list, doing your Facebook Lives, putting your stuff up on Instagram, doing your stuff on LinkedIn, writing your articles. The longer you put that off, the longer it takes to rebuild your momentum again. So if you are really wanting to ramp things up, you want to try and keep that window of no content as small and as short as possible. I was chatting with some clients yesterday, Jeremy and Kim, and we were talking about the webinar. They do webinars every week. They're absolutely killing it in the education space, actually, that they help children, help rewire children's brains so that they can learn better. And we were talking about this, number one, the need for having some time off before the flurry of the new year really kind of kicks in. Secondly, we were talking about the cost of that and how to try and mitigate it and best make it work for them. So we looked at how they can maximize some days off while still being able to capitalize and grow on the momentum that they've spent essentially like the last 6-12 months really building up and underneath them so that they can, you know, reach the people that they want to reach. So my advice is to not stop. You might scale back at different times if you need some time out, but really this time of year, you've got a really great opportunity to be able to put your offers out there, test some stuff, email your people while everybody else is sleeping. So don't wait, just get started. There is no better time than yesterday to start marketing your stuff. The other thing to remember is you can tell different stories throughout this time, right? You can talk about clients who have taken the leap and gone boots in and all. I think I said to you guys yesterday morning that I've made a reasonably significant investment in myself, totally backing myself this year, boots and all. And I hit that button yesterday because it's like, well, you know what? Everybody else is waiting until the right time or get back in February or, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you know what? I need to get stuff started yesterday. Need to get things amped up now. So I think that it's a common thing. A lot of people, if you're on holidays, use this time to plan out your content. Use this time to plan your marketing, your paid marketing and your free marketing. Your paid marketing obviously is called advertising, or maybe not obviously. Your paid marketing is called advertising, but the other stuff, everything else that you do is marketing, content marketing, relationship building, and things like that. Now, if you need help with that, my latest book is a great help. There was an article that was posted on entrepreneur.com over the last few days that talked about the trends for social media over the next 12 months, and pretty much everything that they're saying is what's in my book around how to actually implement and capitalize on that. I'll see if I can find that article and I'll share it on the bottom of here as well because I think it was really helpful. All right, everybody, short, sharp, and shiny for today. Hope you have a really awesome and amazing day. I've got a really full day running a webinar today. I've got coaching today. I've got another coaching session today. I've got another coaching session today. And I've got some new people to talk to. So all in all, it's going to be fabulous, fabulously hot. Hope wherever you are if you're in Australia, I hope you're cool. If you're in the rest of the world, I hope you're warm. Take care, everybody. I'll talk to you tomorrow for Circle of Love Friday. Have a great one. Bye.